Oh, sorry. That was it out. What up, what up, what up, though? How's it going, y'all? Trying to find a writing utensil again, per usual. My child likes to steal them from me. Aha. Hello, hello. Smash, what up? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming to hang out. Hi, yes, Pooja, of course. I'm going to have Smash start us off. I'm doing good. How are you tonight? Thanks for being a repeat offender. I love it, you guys. Smash, is there a deck you want? That onyx. Oh, sorry. Let me turn the light on. Let's see better. So do you want this guy here or this shiny one? Either or. Let's kick it off with this one. So what's going on with you guys? How's your Wednesday? Happy hump day. It's almost full moon. And funny enough, it's been raining where I am for the last while because of whatever hurricane just came through, or tropical storm, whatever it was. It was a tropical storm. Forgive me, I don't mean to sound callous for people who have survived hurricane. That's not a joke. But yeah, now that it was sunny, I was getting eaten alive by flipping mosquitoes today. Like, if it's not raining, then it's raining blood. Good times. Everybody loves Slayer. Okay. Ew. Smash. I've just got you two right now. Shoot. Nobody else jumps in. We're going to start doing 3-card spreads. Hey, see? As soon as I said 3-card spreads, 3 cards. What we got? 8 of Wands, message of love, but you're feeling confused. And you got double 8s. Spirit's on your side. Bottom is 6 of Cups. Of course, that's a very balancing energy. And funny that you have 8s on, either side. Don't overthink it. There's nothing to overthink. Like in the traditional Rider-Waite version of this, the figure has their eyes wrapped, but all of the swords are facing down. And it's not as though their hands are bound either. Like they could take the cloth off and look and see that they're not in any danger. But you know what's funny? I was also talking today about, the aspect with Saturn and, Earth Angel, hi, love. Of course you can. With its aspect to Saturn right now, like Papa Saturn is bringing blessings, like that's those generational curses. So I feel like you're going to get, a message about something you've been worried about. But it's the something better, when we ask for this or something better and seriously emotionally fulfilling. Hey, Colleen, what up? What up? Of course, I'm going to add you guys in just a sec. This is for Smash. They were the first one in. Smash, I don't know your gender, but not that that matters. Anyway. Goodness me, just, you know what I'm saying. Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate you, friend. Earth Angel, you will be after Pooja. And then I've got Colleen and Pam. Yeah, absolutely. It's good that you guys get in right away. I love that this first part where we can keep it going. So awesome. All right. Moonology, I got you. Yes, of course. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. It's like we're a virtual book club or something. Okay. Let me stop playing. All right, Pooja. What do we got? Foxy Empress. Yes, of course, dear. How are you tonight? Smash. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped as well. Let me cut the deck. That one was popping because I was not paying attention. Yes, I hope so. Stay focused on you. Like, you deserve to receive your bliss, Thank you for the question, Foxy Empress. Yes, when I am done shuffling now for Pooja, I will add your name to the list as well as your question as quickly as I can write it. I feel like a waitress again. Foxy. All right, so I'm just going to put what's up with men. We already know that Y chromosome. Okay. Last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. All right, let me find the booklet. Give me one sec. Sorry, guys. Oh, I was trying to clear off my desk and I put the booklets underneath, so forgive me. All right, Pooja. We got last quarter moon in Libra. Post. Okay. Crystal, absolutely. Before I start reading this one, this is for Pooja. Last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. Have you been trying to please all of the people all of the time when you're not quite happy yourself? There's a difference between wanting to live positively and spiritual bypassing when you refuse to acknowledge your feelings. You can't fool the universe, so pretending to be happy when you're sad will get you nowhere. Rather, you need to deal with your feelings. That's the only way. If you're people-pleasing, stop. Think about what's going on and why you're doing it. If you're in an unbalanced relationship, address the situation. Manifesting mix. While it's lovely to do things nicely, they also need to be done well. Be sincere. Manifesting mindset. The way to get in the manifesting zone is to work through all of your stuff. Once you've done that, you become a clear signal for your desires. All right, Pooja, I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming back. I really enjoy you guys. Oh, excuse me. Bottom of the deck is new moon in Leo. Shine. So yeah, I tell you guys that all the time. Know thyself. Love thyself. Like, you guys, you're amazing people, Find that talent. Chase that bliss. Get it. All right, Earth Angel. Thank you, Pooja, for letting me read for you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming in again tonight. General love. I feel like I should go with this one then so that we can pull a relationship message. Oh, that's sweet. Good. Yes. Like in the Two of Cups, right? Like you guys already know I'm a big fan of Baba Jolie, but she always says in the Two of Cups, they're exchanging their cups of love. And so if you're not filling your own cup with, respect and love and kindness and compassion, if you're self-loathing and self-deprecating, which my sarcasm always gets the best of me, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? Like if you're not filling that cup up, what are you passing yours off to? So, or what do you pass? You know what I'm saying? Words. Guys, when I sit here and channel sometimes, clearly y'all know. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. What? All right. Rosella, hi, welcome. I am currently pulling for Earth Angel. Yes, absolutely. I've got a little bit of a list rolling, but I'm trying to keep it going. Hang on, let me cut it and knock again because I'm distracted. But yes, Rosella Rose, I will certainly add you. All right. Oh, Pam, I'm sorry. I'm just looking up. I need to add a few names. Give me just a moment. Miss Pam, yes, I will add you to the list. Rosella, yes. Let me focus this one for Earth Angel so we can get their love message. And then, yes, I will add names, guys. And if I miss something, please don't hesitate to speak up. Like, I will come back to you either way. But all right, so bottom of the deck, TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. Hook's afraid of an old dog clock. Okay. Number 25, that's a 7, Cancer. Anyway, so I'm going to read the relationship message for you, though. Hey, Cassie, let me add these names before the chat is popping too much and I miss. Give me 1 second, and I will read this message. Earth Angel, thanks for your patience, dear. You're usually the first one in, so I don't think you're used to this. Okay. I have Colleen. I have Foxy. I have Crystal. I have Pam. I have Rosella. I have Cassie. If I've missed somebody, please jump back in the chat as soon as I'm done reading this so that I can just look down and focus for a second for Earth Angel. Thank you guys for your patience and understanding. All right, round and round. The essential meaning, the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Relationship message. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you do get to do things again, only different this time, for you've learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. All right, Miss Earth Angel, I hope that helps. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks for always coming back. I see more names. Let me keep writing names. Miley, Holly. Hey, what's up, Holly? How you doing, love? I saw your thing with the horses today. Congratulations. That's so beautiful. All right, let me stay focused. Colleen, which deck should I be grabbing for you, dear? When I get to your name, guys, just a reminder so that y'all know. If you're new here and not yet subscribed, you should be, because we give away free readings. And we're doing full moon readings at a discounted rate, $25. You get to spend about 20 minutes with me. I can usually do about a 4-card reading so we can dig a little deeper, but, just so you can get a taste, see what's going on. Anyway, all that to say, when I get to your name, as I call your name, I'm just going to ask that you pop in the chat because my cards react to you, and let me know if there's a certain deck or question or something that I should be focusing on, so that I can read for as many people as possible tonight. All right. Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. Will you hear from Alan anytime soon? Thank you. Yes, Miley, I will get to that for sure. Yes. Not a problem. I've read for Colleen before, so I'm going to read, and for Foxy. Um, but I will try and talk about the decks as I'm shuffling them for you, okay? This particular deck is one of my favorites. It's one that my cousin gave to me, and he's just such a beautiful and wonderful soul, and I am so grateful to be related to him because he can't get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? But this deck is the Mythical Goddess Tarot, and I really appreciate it because you can do a traditional interpretation from like what you would see in a regular Rider Waite deck or a classic like Pip deck. But this one also gives a more or a different perspective from it because it includes certain gods and goddesses and that sort of thing. So I really enjoy it. So we're going to find out for Colleen. Will you hear from Alan? Well, that was quick. I think so. Yeah, look at that. 9 double nines. Yeah, I feel like Sagittarius season is going to be really good for you. We all know about the 9 of Cups, and y'all know as well, I try to focus on major arcana over minor. But again, as it resonates for you, always listen to your own intuition, guys. Like, my intuition can only take, the message so far. At the end of the day, you really got to meditate on it yourself, take some time and sleep on it. So, okay. Oh, excuse me, I have number 11 here. I'm a smart person. I can read upside down. Okay. So, Sacred Fire, White Buffalo Calf Woman, Leo. Beautiful white buffalo calf woman embodies the passion of sacred fire, the Native American holy one who teaches humankind to revere spirit through the honoring of Mother Earth. Appearing over the horizon to two young men, native men, white buffalo calf woman came to the earth in a pillar of light. Her purity consumed evil and transmuted it to ash. Her unwavering reverence for the sacred teaches the honoring of all life and the flame of life within and the flame of life within through sacred ritual. She personifies the eternal Leo fire and joy of desire for everything holy. With her peace pipe and medallion of the 4 directions, White Buffalo Calf Woman brings the smoke of connection to the spirit world, carrying your prayers and passion and intent. Clothed in the purest of white buffalo skin, she brings peace through respecting spirit and the sacred pipe. She teaches the care of the earth through discipline, ritual, and responsibility of life force. White Buffalo Calf Woman brings the fire of spirit to you through her strength and courage, showing you that through the control over your hidden demons and reverence for the sacred, you honor and align with your essence and bring light to the darkness of the world. All right, so what I was getting as I was reading through that message, they're talking about rituals. I mean, here we are for we're about to get into the Aries full moon. As I said, I think in my last read, with full moons, they're good for releasing, they're good for shedding. If there's things that you want to release, I highly recommend writing them in black ink. And for this particular moon, I would say fire. So if there's something about what's happening between you and Alan, and you feel like it's time to forgive it, release it, be done with it, then I would write that in black ink. If you're looking to manifest, I don't always recommend with full moons, and particularly this one, because we will be having a solar eclipse a couple weeks later. But again, follow your own intuition. Above all else, listen to yourself calling. Like, your guides are close by, your angels are close by. They are going to guide you to what is best for you. But I feel like, yes, it will come. Yes, things are going to be, better with you and Alan, whatever that may be. But okay. I hope that helps, darling. Thank you so much. You are so wonderful. Thank you. You're a regular in here and I love it. Thank you. I'm going to read now for Foxy. Can you tell me? All right. Let me just add these couple of names real quick. I have Suman as well. All right. Oh, you're so welcome, Earth Angel, of course. And Colleen. All right. So, Foxy Empress, why the men where I live keep hurting me? Is it really where I live or more? So, that would be maybe something, Ari, that we would dissect more clearly with the cards by looking at your birth chart. So if you don't already know, go to astro.com. And you can put in, if you know your birth information, as close to the minute that you were born as you can guess, or you can check. Rather, it's typically on a birth certificate. Put that information in, look at your birth chart, dive into that and help figure that out. Because there is something called astrocartography. So there are certain locations on the planet that are going to be good for different aspects of your life. So whether it be, romance or career or, whatever it is, you have looked into it. Okay, good. Lean into that more, so that you can get a better understanding of, where career is going to be good for you. Or excuse me, not career, romance. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. All right. So what's going on with the men? I'm going to go with the goddess because, again, like, reach into your inner goddess above all else. Like, know how wonderful you are. Like, you are heaven sent. As I said last reading, like, your natal chart is proof of that. So love yourself so much that, you attract somebody that has the same amount of love for self. And, it's about you guys building together, running together at the same pace, or walking, or whatever it is, jogging, I don't know, swimming, who cares? But as long as they're by your side to support you, that's really the ultimate, right? All right, so before I start shuffling, I just see Joanne has popped in. So let me add your name to the list, Joanne. And then I'm reading for Foxy Empress. After Foxy, I've got Crystal. After Crystal, I've got Pam. If I could have y'all mention a deck or a stone or something that you see, please let me know. Yeah, so with Foxy Empress, this is the Goddess deck. It is by Colette Baron Reed. And yes, so Rosella, you are after Pam. So you are the third person in line. So I'm reading for Foxy right now. Then I've got Crystal, then Pam, then Rosella. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, one more cut, and then I'm going to start pulling for Foxy Empress. All right. So Crystal and Pam, please, ladies, I'm assuming, excuse me, humans, please check out the decks or the stones. Let me know if one's calling to you. So here we go. Foxy, what's going on with these men? What do you need to focus on to get there? Pam, I've got you. I have a career deck here. That's this one. It's Chris Ann's Sacred Creator. Okay. All right, Holly, I got you. Ooh. Yeah, you got a lot going on, Ari. I feel like you got something that you need to release first and foremost. 33. That's oh, of course, dear. 33 is a master number, right? Mama Coca Water. Like, here we are. Those kind of questions are difficult for me because, one, I thrive in a one-on-one situation because I'm an energy reader, right? But the answer may lay in these cards. And it may be, again, that you just need to sleep on it and, like, think about it. You know what I mean? Like, you have number 39, so a 3 and a 9, and then a 4 and an 8. So, like, sequentially, right? 3, 4, 8, 9. I don't know. With creative spark, ambition, and focus, I'm drawn to read you this one because that's what I was saying to you before I started shuffling them, was where do you need to put your focus so that, again, you're living in a place of self-love and you're attracting a young man and not looking for a young man. April 18th. That's interesting. All right, well, I'm going to read number 4, which is Artemis, but I recommend that you look into these other goddesses as well, Nike and Brigitte, because that, may have something as well, like sort of hidden in that, something deeper for you to look into. All right, so Artemis, the focus. And I'm going to read both messages for you, Ari, because, again, I want to make sure that this, yeah. So, in order to fully embrace the intentions you have set in motion in your current conditions, it's important to seize the moment. Now is the time you can truly make your mark, as the the Greek goddess of the hunt, Artemis, will help guide you now. Surrender yourself to the process of whatever is calling for your attention. Immerse yourself fully, whatever needs your focus, and allow yourself to experience a deep, abiding trust. If you aim true and your heart is open and pure, grateful for all the bounty that surrounds you, your deepest desires will manifest for you like magic. The alignment message. Sometimes you can be so focused on one thing, one way, one outcome, or one expectation that you run the risk of losing the opportunity to experience what you genuinely desire. You may be so fixated that you become blind to what is truly yours and what will be in your best and highest good. The goddess of the hunt offers this alignment task. Soften your focus and allow the fulfillment of your desire to come to you as it will. Whether you hit your mark now is not the point. Rest your eyes and release the tension in your body. By taking this break, you will avoid shooting yourself in the foot and instead recognize that you are so loved. Love, success, and opportunity, all that is truly yours, will not run past you. Call on the goddess Artemis to remind you of this truth. And again, that's really interesting that I was just saying, like, you're going to find somebody that's going to run side by side with you. I mean, this message sort of encapsulated what all that I had said before, right? Much more eloquently, of course, because I got a mouth. But I think you need to, again, release any expectations that you have. Focus on the love that you have for yourself and the person that is intended to be in your life as a significant other will come about. They will come to you. They will find you. And don't be so focused on how long it's taking to get to that target. Just stay focused on one foot in front of the other. Stay focused on living in the moment and enjoying what you have right there in front of you. Again, like I said last night, I feel like a broken record. When we focus on what our talents are and our happiness and our bliss, that's great. But sometimes we have other feelings. There's anger, there's a whole range of things. And so when you're struggling to get back to that place of happy, find gratitude. We should have gratitude for everything, all the little things. Like, I'm grateful for the fact that I have a roof over my head and I have the ability to come on here and do this for you guys. And, I got food in my belly today. Like, the simple things I'm so grateful for, but I almost died. So good times. Anyway, so I'm going to get off my high horse here. Thank you, Foxy. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Please come back. I'll do this again on Friday. So again, thanks to my repeat offenders. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. So I have Crystal, but I don't see your name, or the deck that you prefer. If there is one, Crystal, let me know. I'm going to start shuffling for Pam because she was asking about career. So I'm going to use Chris Ann's Sacred Creators deck. Thank you, Millie. Or Miley. Pam, I'm really sorry as well. Excuse me, I didn't say that first. Like, I'm sorry that you're dealing with what you're dealing with. Like, that sucks. It can always be better, love. Oh, thank you, Cassie. So, yeah, of course. Like, we don't have enough problems. Like, and I completely understand and empathize with where you are. Like, quite literally 1,000%. Like, I had to text my sister today to ask for $10 in gas money. So I get it. But But I've got some full moon readings booked. So, get them in so that you can help me pay my rent. It's pinned in the comments. All right, let's figure this out for Pam. And Pam, you focused on what is... Focus on my cards, right? So that I can pull your energy. But, oh, Foxy Empress, you are so welcome, darling. Thank you. Thanks for coming to always hang out. I appreciate you guys. This is such a joy for me to be able to do and help people. Oh, thank you. Sorry, that wasn't like I wasn't out here fishing. This truly is free. Thank you, guys. But it is 1,000% appreciated. Let me cut this deck again. Yeah, I was actually at the event that I was at where I got a really good meal today was about breast cancer awareness. Because if you guys don't know, I'm a breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed when I was 33. And as I'm talking about cancer, number 7, befriend the word polarize. And then next to it is 53, which makes an 8. Great. See how my cards hear things? So we need to talk about this. Let me find the book. But anyway, all that to say, guys, make sure that if you have breast tissue, which that means you too, if you have a penis, like, check your boobies, because you can still totally... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Talk a Fan. You can still get cancer. So, and if a doctor tells you, oh, you're young and healthy and whatever, say, I had to tell them, you either give me the mammogram order or you call the cops. Those are your options. So it could save your life. No joke. All right. So befriend the word polarize, essential meanings. This is for you, Miss Pam, and what to focus on to be able to move forward so that we can, so that you can figure out how this transitional phase is going to go, so to speak. Okay. Thank you, Miley. Thank you. That's so sweet. I think I just saw Toka and Kartik. I've added your names because yeah. Okay. I have Crystal right now. Crystal, if you're still here, please pop in. If not, then I've got Rosella and Cassie. So let me focus on this for Miss Pam because she's going through it today. So, essential meanings: display of your inner truth, bravery to share your personal flavor and your true opinions, movement toward a goal, opposing forces, transitions, growth, taking a stand, personal empowerment. Now, this is the self-care message, as though it was like inverted, it was upside down. It's the opposite, right? So, looking after others at your own expense, worrying about being accepted, being vanilla in order to appeal to everyone, the fear of making waves and being seen. So the full message here: polarize isn't a bad word. Great leaders are not selling safe, usual, everyday ideas. It's time to bravely put your truth and your wisdom out on display in order to find those individuals who totally love what you're saying. Finding those soulful kindreds may mean that there will be others who disagree with what you're all about, and that's okay. It's time to get comfortable with the possibility and steer clear of any safely watered down vanilla choices that are meant to keep you palatable and liked. You are anything but average, so don't hide your powerful message from the world by trying to appeal to the taste of the masses. Growth and change are by nature uncomfortable for some, and your particular brand of magic won't be perfect for everyone. Your people will feel compelled by your authentic stories, courage, vulnerability, and honesty. Be courageous and allow your unique flavor of awesome sauce to shine through. You'll attract people who are fiercely in love with what you're up to, and your heart will feel so full that the light of the world will spill forth from your joy. All right. I hope that helps, Miss Pam. I hope that resonates. I'll tell you though, I'm listening to my intuition as I'm reading this, and what was going through my mind was thinking about the fact earlier today, I was even discussing it with a friend. I come from a family that has worked in labor unions and still does work in labor unions. If you were injured on the job, again, you have to check your own states, whatever, or area. I don't know where you're from in the world, but anyway, it may be illegal for them to have fired you if you were injured. So I don't know why that just popped in my head. So Miss Pam, thank you for coming in tonight. I appreciate you. It's been a pleasure. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Crystal, I don't see you here yet, but I do see Rosella. Then I've got Cassie and Miley. Rosella, which deck or stone is kind of drawing you in, or if there's a particular question that you had that may help me to know what deck would be appropriate for you. I'm just going to take a swig of my water. As Joanne is mentioning throat chakras, I can feel mine dry as hell. All right. Something about contracts. All right. I see that it's sort of a two-part question, and again, I've said before, I'm going to do my best to try and answer questions. Oh, you like this one? That's perfect, because that also has a prosperity message in it. So another Colette Baron Reed deck. It is the Wisdom of the Oracle. This one here. All right. So what was I saying? What? All right. I'm going to cut this a few times. When I start shuffling under the camera here, Rosella, just focus your energy down on the deck and we'll see what pops, okay? So after I read for Rosella, I've got Cassie. After Cassie, I've got Miley. After Miley, I've got Holly. After Holly, I've got Suman. After Suman, I've got Joanne. After Joanne, I've got Toka, and then Kartik. So guys, I'm going to keep trying to, reading for as many people as I can, okay? Thank you, Letty. Yeah, if you guys want to ask more, just drop a tip in my tip jar. Not because I don't want to read for as many, I'm not trying to make it hard on anybody. Yes, absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a Pisces rising and I'm going through menopause at 39, so I know all about crying too much. I'm a Cancer survivor though, so yeah. But also, laughter is hands down the best medicine. So if you have not watched something like Schitt's Creek recently, I highly recommend finding something that you can laugh at and just take a moment to forget about what happened today, the injury that you're dealing with and whatever, because whatever problems you have going on, they will surely will await you, when you're done. So take a little bit of time and say, you know what, it's an hour and a half, whatever it is. Like, I'm just going to take a little bit to myself because I deserve it. I've been through a lot today and I deserve to laugh and remember that I'm a little piece of heaven, and you have every right to shine and you deserve what you desire and you shouldn't have to settle for less or lower your standards or, for goodness sakes, get hurt. Like, that's crazy. So I wish you all the best, Miss Pam. Please come back. It's been great to have some new names on the list. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for giving me a try and hanging out. If you want to book a full moon reading, like I said, I was emailing about some of those readings today. So thank you guys for supporting me. It's $25 for a 20-minute reading with me. So here we go with Rosella. My parents were going to name me with a rose in my name. And yeah, they didn't, but that's okay. Oh, Miss Pam. Wipe those tears, darling. Only cry when you're laughing for the rest of the day, okay? Promise me that. Okay, those are trying to fly out. Bro, if these 7s don't stop playing with me. And the 4s. Bottom of the deck, fork in the road, number 13. Then number 22 here with blessed. And this one, number 34. So those were the 2 that popped, was 22 blessed and 34. So 4 fours, and then another 7. Yes, a lot of synchronicities happening. Okay, good. Good. That's what I want to hear. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So, Rosella, sorry, what was the... Will you be signing a contract? So I'm going to read the prosperity message from number 34. If there was a different card that was calling to you or a number that's calling to you, please let me know. You've been seeing 444 a lot. Yeah. 4 is a card of, or just the number 4, like in numerology. It's obviously a foundational card. You know, it's how you, 4 corners of a house. Like, you want to make sure that what we say, like, yeah, I got to get squared up on whatever. 555. 5 is a number of change. A lot of people see it as a number of conflict, but I see it more as a number of a catalyst. And it's one that's going to get you roll. You know what I mean? That's halfway around the wheel, right? If the 10 is the wheel of fortune, you're halfway there at 5. And yeah, it's been hard to get this far, but change is coming and you're going to feel it as you continue to move forward. The next is 666, and a lot of people I know associate that because of Christianity and whatever, but it doesn't necessarily, like, 6s in general are the balance, right? And here we are in Libra season. Like, anyway, all right, let me stop jabbering on. All right, so 34, a leg up, essential meaning, receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. Yeah, interdependence, that would very much be signing a contract. But prosperity message. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available, and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take a step towards your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. Yeah, and the Libra, well, it's technically in Aries, right, when we get to full moon, but we have the sun right now in Libra. It's Libra season, so that's the overall theme of this time period. So all right, Wasella, I hope that helped. I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming in. Guys, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because we also do reading giveaways. I did one last weekend with the winner of our last giveaway. We give away Amazon gift cards. So as well, I do these readings, the free live readings, at least once a week. This week is special. I'm getting in 3 because, again, I just love doing this so much. So yeah. All right. Good talk. Thanks. Cassie, what am I reading for you tonight, darling? After Cassie, I've got Miley. After Miley, I've got Holly. Oh, any deck will do. And you said general guidance. Was that right? Let's go with the Personal Power Oracle. The Personal Power Oracle is by Deja Druitt. And it's the tiniest book of the books that I have. So naturally, I can't find it at this second. But yeah, Deja Druitt. What did I do? Well, we'll figure it out. Right? Isn't this deck gorgeous? I love it. It's such a pretty deck. And I love the fact that Deja Druitt offers them, that they come in a smaller version. Because I'm pretty sure that when I bought these... Oh, thank you, Anita. Thank you. And yes, I will add you to the list, certainly, dear. I do have a few names ahead of you, but, I just ask that you guys pay with patience. Bro, I was talking about this broad from the last one. Stop playing. I reveal my truth. Again, number 13. I'm sorry, but I have to cut this. Yes, much better. Because, yikes. Oh, no. Tarot, admins, get this weirdo out of here. Like, we only like the cool weirdos. Like, no. Find something better to do with your life. For real. Like, Tarot Destroyer, you are annoying at the very least. Okay, well, all right. Good talk. Sorry, let me find the deck for this. I am hopeful. I sure am. Oh, Lordy Shorty, we're gonna find it. Oh, Anita, I'll give an update here. 1 sec. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Don't even, Gloria, I appreciate you. That's really sweet. But again, like, when you know what I mean? Don't, ugh. I don't have time for that crap. I'm going to pray for them because that's crazy as hell. Find something else to do with your time. You know what's funny is that, oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you. I'm sorry. I can't find the book for this one, my dear. My sweet lovey, Cassie, but it says, I am hopeful, and it's number 1. So I feel like that's yang energy. That's very much like you've just closed off a cycle and you're ready to start anew. But if I find the book, find me on one of the socials so that I can DM you the picture, okay? DM you the message when I find the booklet, because I don't know where it's gone. This is what happens when my child comes in my office. Cassie, I'm sorry, love. I thought I had all my booklets. I really apologize, but that's the energy that I'm getting. And again, when I saw that card at the bottom of the deck, number 13, that was, a Scorpio card. That's a shedding. So thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Please find us on Facebook if you want me to, send you that message if I find it. Jesus, maybe it's with her at her dad's house. I don't know. I don't know. My kid's the best, though. I love her. So, all right, I'm on to Miley, so that we can keep this rolling. Oh, your question, please forgive me. Yes, Anita. So after this, I have Molly. I have Miley, Holly, Suman, Joanne, Toka, Kartik, and then you, Miss Anita. Gloria, did you want me to pull a card for you? And Laura too. I'm gonna add your names. It's okay if you don't, if I call on you and you don't want a reading, you don't have to say anything. You can just say no thanks, no worries. Okay. The one so this is upside down for me. So are you saying this over here? The moon deck, maybe? Oh, thanks, Gloria. That's funny because I ain't no basic bruja. You know what I'm saying? This one here. This was the one from the Mythical Goddess Tarot. That one. After Marley, I've got Holly. After Holly, I've got Suman. So I guess I take that as a compliment, Gloria, to be honest with you, because clearly whomever that person is, they know that I'm a bad bitch. So that's cool, but it ain't going to do shit, tell you what. I mean, my own body tried to kill me and it didn't win, so fuck out of here. Oh, pro commenter man, you're hilarious. I don't need money for my funeral. Living people eat dead mushrooms. Living mushrooms eat dead people. I'll be composted. It's all good. And I already got my spot, bro. So don't trip. And if anything, that's only going to release me from the pain that I'm in every single day from having survived cancer and a divorce and the loss of a job and all kinds of other bullshit. So if it frees me from this meat sack that I'm stuck in as we ride this rock hurtling through space, all I'm going to do is go play hide and clap with Tarot Destroyer because I'll be free of this fucking body. Ooh, that's funny. All right, Miley, what was it? You know what I'm saying? Holly, you know what I'm saying. Fuck out of here. For real, we're going to play hide and clap. And I'm going after that top 1% too. They can all grab their ankles. Because it's time to get... So if anything, Tarot Destroyer has probably just fucked themselves, not me. I'll just post when you decide what's best. Well, this is my Major Arcana deck, Miley. Trolls audio. Keeping the faith, yeah, of course. If you ask about Alan, I'm going to be mad, just so you know. Just kidding. What can you do about love? All right, well, I'm going to pull from this deck because this will tell me kind of a brief little story about what's going on for you, Miley. I just need you to focus your energy down here on the deck, okay? Tower, Scorpio season, Mars energy, the Star, and Temperance. So this is Aquarius energy, which we just came out of an Aquarius moon, right? Oh, yes, Alice, of course. I'm sorry. I'm going to go over the names here in just a second and add names because I'm kind of in the middle right now. Of course, Felice, keeping the faith. You guys, I'm getting to you. I'm trying to work my way down. I'm on Miley right now. After this, I've got Holly. After Holly, I've got Suman. And then I'll keep talking in just a sec, but I will add more names because there's more beyond that. I'm going to flip my page over. Let me just knock this out for Miley. So, what is happening to connection? Feeling a bit lost on what more you can do. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, as somebody again, I've survived a divorce. I found out that my husband was, staying late and doing inventory while I was at home surviving cancer and raising our 3-year-old. And at the end of the day, I recognized that he was just as cancerous as my tits were. So he got cut off too. You know what I'm saying? Like, chase your bliss. Find what your talent is. We are all beautiful, unique individuals. We're all so similar in the sense that we're all just meat sacks, like we all have skeletons and bones and, all that, But like, unless we are like learning, right? Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Aquarius, like I'm an Aquarius moon, very intellectual because it's an air sign, just like Libra. But Temperance is represented in Sagittarius as the prophet, as the one that's looking to gain higher wisdom and greater wisdom. So don't put yourself, oh, thank you, Alice. Don't put yourself in a situation where you know better. You know what I mean? Like, and again, this Tower card is not always a bad card. Sometimes it is the crown chakra being awakened. So allow yourself, and both of these cards as well are healing cards. So allow yourself the opportunity to heal from whatever traumas you may be carrying. And anything that's unhealthy within you, because again, as I've said, like even earlier in this reading, like what you're putting into your cup is what you're handing over to somebody else. So rather than looking for outside source, like When you know yourself, you know God or source, creator, whatever. And when you know that, you know unconditional love. Like you are absolutely a divine, beautiful human being, and you're deserving of everything that you want. So don't bend yourself into pretzels to try and get there. Like just rock your rock, you know, do what you got to do. Find out what really makes you happy and learn about that. Do that, like chase that. Figure out how you can get to that place, because that's what you're meant for. You know what I mean? That's the thing that's making you tick. Like chase it. Chase that bliss. All right. I hope that helps, Miley. I hope that resonates. Thank you so much for coming in tonight, guys. Please make Chardonnay. Make sure it's a pimp cup. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you for coming to hang out. Make sure y'all are subscribed so maybe you can be the winner for our next giveaway. So, all right, I'm on to Holly. Holly. While I'm waiting for Holly to respond, I'm going to add these names because we got Keeping the Faith. We've got Felice. We've got Alice. All right, so I'm also going to read the list again real quick while I'm waiting for Holly to pop back up. I've got Suman. I've got Joanne. I've got Toka. I've got Kartik. I've got Anita. I've got Gloria, Laura, Keeping the Faith, Felice, and Alice. Hey, Holly. All right, a general. Is there a certain deck that you wanted me to grab, or I'm going to take a swig of my water, or if there's a certain stone that's calling to you? So after Holly, Suman, if you're still here, or Crystal, if you've popped back in, please let me know. Suman, you'll be after Holly. After Suman, I've got Joanne. So guys, let me know if there's a deck or stone that's calling to you so that I can read for you. I'm feeling drawn to this moon deck, Holly. All right, I'm going to give this a few shuffles, and then, yeah, focus your energy down on the cards, and whatever pops is what I will read. Thank you guys for the likes, subscribes, all that, hanging out with me. Y'all are dope. I appreciate you. All right, Holly, let's see what's up. Ooh, 1111. I see 11 people. Oh, not anymore. As soon as I said something. Oh, Toka. Yes, absolutely. I've got Holly right now, Suman, Joanne, and then you, dear. No, you're fine. After that, I've got Kartik, then Anita, I think Laura, Gloria, and a few more, but I'd have to flip the paper over and trying to shuffle for Holly. Let me cut it again because clearly I'm distracted. Sorry. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. All right. Let's try this again, Holly. Oh, see? I knew it needed to cut again. So bottom of the deck, last quarter moon in Libra. We just saw this one when I started it. Okay, so, well, that's interesting. This one, to me, it's upside down. I know to you guys it's vice versa, but I have to read from my, okay, anyway. I'm going to read the self-care message, you know, as though it was received in reverse. But I'll read the upright for this one, just so I can, yeah, all right. So new moon in Virgo. And please, guys, as always, I think I've said this already, but please only take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. And above all else, trust your own intuition, period, with anyone and everyone. Anyway, okay. New moon in Virgo. I am reading the, oh no, these don't have the reverse. I'm so sorry. New moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need more pieces of a jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Slowing down is now the key for you to get what you want. So take your time to allow events to unfold. See what you can do for others as a really quick and easy way to both distract yourself and to boost your good karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. There's a reason why you pulled this card, so make sure you pay attention. Manifesting focus. This card is especially good sign for matters related to job or health. Manifesting mindset. Go out of your way to help someone. Helping boost karma. Be reliable. Don't overthink things. Be modest. Oh, thank you, Alice. I also have, so first quarter in Cap. And then I'm moving on to Suman after this. Suman, if you're not in here, I'm moving on to Joanne. So let me know your deck in the comments while I read this, please. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get where you want to go? Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all of the joy out of it. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you can have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. Manifesting mix. It's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes. Manifesting mindset. Butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get in the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. All right, darling. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming to hang out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you, Holly. I haven't heard from Suman. Oh, you're so welcome, darling. Joanne, if you're here, I've got Toka. You'll be after Joanne if I don't hear from Suman or Joanne. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. And Crystal, Joanne, by the basket, it has abstain on it. This one? Or is it this one? Because this one, like the half moon kind of one, it fell and broke. Good times. This is actually my Salvador Dali deck, like the surrealist from the 20s, Salvador Dali. It's just a traditional tarot deck. And then this one, again, is the Mythical Goddess Tarot. So the Dali deck, I don't have the book for. I just interpret as, the Goddess deck, you got it. All right, I'm going to give this a couple cuts. And then, Suman, if you're in here, let me know which deck you want. Or Crystal. I had called on you earlier, but I didn't get to you. After that, I've got, I'm reading for Joanne now. So Suman or Crystal, this is me calling for you again. After that, I've got Toka, Kartik, and then Anita. So guys, just keep an ear out for when it's your turn. I'm almost to you. And let me know your deck or the crystal that's calling to you, okay? All right, so this one is for Joanne. We'll see what's up. Oh, yes, of course, Alice. Yes, dear. I just have to flip I wrote it on the back side of the paper because I filled up the front side. I just used like a little note kind of paper. So your name is on there for sure, darling. It's just on the back, okay? I just ask you guys, pay with patience. If you can't and you need to skip the line, just drop a tip in the cup. $7 because that's what keeps my chariot running. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, Joanne, you got 2. Bottom of the deck again, 9 of joy. Seems like there's a lot of stuff coming to fruition. And another tower. I just said, I swear I did not see that when I was saying that. Like, things coming to fruition. So I feel like for you, it's going to come in Scorpio season. And I don't know why, but I feel more drawn to reading this card, the 10 of fruition, than I do reading Pele, which goes against what I just said earlier. But again, I listen to my intuition above all else. If there is a card that's calling to you one over the other, Miss Joanne, please let me know. I'm happy to read that card for you. And after I read for Joanne, I've got Toka, unless Sumana Crystal pop in. And then I've got Kartik. Then I've got Anita, Gloria, Laura, Keeping the Faith, Felice, and Alice. So see, Alice, I promise you're on there. All right, so I'm going to start reading this 10 of Fruition for you, Joanne. But if there's something else, okay. All right, so Mercury and Virgo. This voluptuous African woman carries the gifts of the harvest to be shared with her family and community. She offers the bounty of life's wealth for all to receive and enjoy. Open now to fully experience your rewards. Open now to fully experience your rewards for long work well done. This is the time of fruition, of enjoying life at its peak. Celebrate the ripe harvest and take time to smell, taste, and feel the abundant fruits of your labor. Celebrate. Yeah, with the 9 of Cups at the bottom, like maybe it's some. Are you going to a party or something in Scorpio season, like a Halloween party or something going on? Maybe a wedding anniversary for somebody, or maybe just a wedding in general. Or maybe this is giving very female body parts to me. Maybe it's a baby shower or a bachelorette party or something. But whatever is going to be happening, it's going to be good. And I would say it's coming in Scorpio season. A wedding. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Is it coming in Scorpio season or is it coming soon? Because 10-9, that's like a couple weeks away. Or even, 10-16. All right. Are you taking, if so, RG's next actions? What are RG's next actions? Yeah. Very cool. Well, I hope it's a good time. Make sure you drink water in between if you're drinking alcohol. Super important so that you don't, want to have fun. Or be like me and hardly drink any alcohol at all. I mean, really, the only doctors I listen to are my personal doctor, Dr. J, and Dr. Dre. All right. So let's see, Toga, what's going on? RG's next actions. Yes. Oh, you're so welcome, Joanne. Thank you. I hope it was helpful. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What are RG's actions? Good. Oh, there it is. Boar. Interesting. At the bottom of the book, the subconscious, or the bottom of the deck, excuse me. Anise Nin, the subconscious. So I'm going to read what we have for this author. This is from, I know that this one's kind of obscure up in the corner. I'm sorry, I don't have a better setup. I'll figure something out soon. The Literary Witches Oracle. Okay. But Boar, has he been piggish? Has he been pig-headed? I don't know. Okay. The subconscious, the unexplored, submerging, surfacing. Born to Cuban parents, she was 1903 to 1977. Nin was sensitive, magnetic, fashionable, was raised in Europe and New York. As an adult in Paris, she forged a fluid new literature of female consciousness. Much has been made of her erotica, but her chief artistry is in the non-lurid works. Nin's fiction and her masterpiece, A Lifelong Diary, explore the fractured self, her contemplated feelings for her father, psychoanalysis, love, and adventures of all sorts. So, oh, nice. Well, I would say look at this author and see if there's something in her work that stands out to you, He's pretty reserved though, but it makes sense. Okay. Friendly acquaintance. I mean, maybe he was born like in other astrological, like the Chinese, right? Like maybe there's something related there. Or maybe he just doesn't eat pork, or maybe there's something else related with that. Maybe he's like a Game of Thrones fanatic, right? Because how Robert Baratheon died. Like, anyway, all right. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate you. All right. And thank you, Miss Joanne. I appreciate you too. I lost Crystal and Suman in the sauce. Now that I've read for Toka, I've got Kartik. After Kartik, I've got Anita. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. I've got Anita and Gloria. After that, I've got Laura, Keeping the Faith, Felice, and Alice. And by the time I get through you guys, that'll probably be it. If nobody else comes in, we'll see. We'll see if Salima pops in at the very end. Love that. So Kartik, I'm on to you, buddy. Unless Crystal or Suman jumps in, because I missed you guys first go round. Then I've got Anita and Gloria. So Kartik, you had come in before, and one of my other readings I wasn't able to read for you. I hope I haven't lost you again. If I have, I'm on to Anita. After Anita, I've got Gloria. I'm going to take a second to pop a cough drop in my mouth because, you know, my throat is getting scratchy. Excuse me, hello. Who's next? Next victim, step up to the plate. Kartik, Anita, Gloria, Laura, Keeping the Faith, Felice, and Alice. Next person that pops into the chat is who I'm going for at this point because this is taking a second. Crystal, Suman, Kartik, Anita, Gloria, Laura. Yay, okay. Next victim. All right. What's blocking you spiritually? I'm going to go with this one, unless there's another one. Okay. I like this one, Wisdom of the Oracle. As you guys can tell, you know, by the book, it's one of my most favorite decks to read from because it's an all-encompassing sort of deck. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to do one more cut and then I will shuffle them under the camera. And what up? Hey now. All right, Laura. What is blocking you? Hey, Alice, I'll read for you next, darling. Poonam, if you want me to add you to the list, I had a bunch of people. Maybe they just decided they didn't want a reading too as well. Because some of these people, I think, were just in here with that Tarot Destroyer cuckoo bird. All right. Hey now. I think that was my hand. I'm going to give that another shuffle. I'm going to take this glove off because my thumb is going numb. Yeah, Poonam, I'll add you right now because I am. Sorry, my thumb is doing the thing, you know, the lymphedema, neuropathy thing where it starts acting up. So let me give this another cut and then I will shuffle again. So this one's for Laura. I had Crystal and Suman sort of drop out. They were much, much earlier in the live. If they pop in, please let me know. I've got Kartik as well, Anita, Gloria, Keeping the Faith, Felice, Alice, and Poonam. All right, here we go for Laura. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Getting squirrely now. Okay. Something squirrely. What is going on? Are you out in the woods? Building blocks, number 28. That one popped out of the ones that I had just. Building blocks with a soulmate at the bottom of the deck. Fun. It's funny. You also asked what's blocking you. We've got blocks right here in the card. All right. Oh, you're not? Okay, good. Something was just feeling a little wily. Maybe it's just me. All right, building blocks, the essential meaning. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. The Oracle's message. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. And so, since you're asking about what's holding you back, I'm going to read the protection message. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Okay, Laura, I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. All very interesting. So, Crystal, Suman, or Kartik, if you're here, please speak up. Otherwise, I'm on to Anita, Gloria, Keeping the Faith, Felice, Alice, Poonam. So, guys, please pop in the chat. Let me know who's next and what deck you want. Thank you so much, Laura, for letting me read for you. I feel like just listening to my own intuition, take it for what it's worth. Again, only take what really applies. Otherwise, just let it go. But again, with soulmates here at the bottom of the deck, and just the way that protection message was sort of worded, it sounds like potentially somebody who's very close to you. Maybe it's not a partner, maybe it's a best friend or something like that, but not everyone can come along. You know, sometimes it's a good thing and a healthy thing to be fair and just with yourself and with others. You know, that's super important. So make sure that you're having healthy boundaries that serve your best and highest good without hurting anybody else. As the saying goes, roses are red, candles are lit, do no harm, take no you know what I'm saying? All right. Poonam, since you were the first one to pop in the chat, please let me know which deck you would like and if you have a question. And Alice, which deck did you want, dear? Oh, and Laura, thank you for letting me read for you. Thanks for hanging out. This one over here. Oh, Keeping the Faith. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me your deck, dear. All right, Poonam. We'll see what the cards have to say. Keeping the Faith. Let me know what deck you want. Alice, most of my decks are kind of here on the screen. This is the Literary Witches Oracle. This is just a classic arcana. So it's only the major arcana. It's just the 22 cards. This deck here has different astrological placements, aspects, planets, all that kind of stuff. It's like an astrology deck. This is the Mythical Goddess Tarot that I've used quite a bit tonight. Same, this is another one I've used quite a bit, the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is Chris Ann's Creator deck. This is Colette Baron Reed's Goddess deck. Deja Druid's Power Oracle deck, which I can't find the booklet for. I read with this one earlier and I couldn't find the booklet. So that's the majority. I mean, I do have other decks here, but I'm limited on space at the moment. So I just try to keep sort of the most popular ones. But I do have other, like, just traditional tarot nearby, you know. So let me know if there's something else, okay? You like this one? Okay. That's Chris Ann's Sacred Creator deck. It's generally speaking geared towards entrepreneurship. But you can always, apply it in whatever way, suits you. So again, all right. This one is for Poonam. What is the general guidance? And then I'm going to, Loose Love. Yes, of course. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while, darling. Welcome back. I will definitely add your name to the list because we had a bunch of people sort of drop out. Maybe that Tarot Destroyer was spooking everybody out. Not me. I'm already spooky, bitch. All right. Bottom of the deck. First quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. But this one here, new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. All right, darling. Let's read what this one is about. New moon in Libra. Know you are loved. There's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love, be that on a personal or platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky is the limit now if you react with love. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to romance, a job interview, or any important relationship. Manifesting mindset. Consider the other person in your situation. What are their needs and worries? Get out and meet new people. All right, Poonam, that one's for you, darling. But with first quarter moon in Virgo and assess the situation, make sure that you keep your wits about you everywhere that you are, no matter how comfortable you may feel, because they're personally close to you or platonically related. Like, keep your wits about you always, okay? Thank you, dear. Thanks for coming in and letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right, let me add loose. All right, and now I am on to Alice, and we're reading this one. Keeping the Faith. Oh, whichever deck. I'm sorry. I'll read for you next. Keeping the Faith. I'm sorry. Go with Alice, and then Keeping the Faith. The list kind of got a little out of whack there. I'm sorry. General left. All right. We'll see what I'm feeling when I get there. But this one, I like that one for the relationship message. And so tell Alan that he can kick rocks. Just kidding. But for real. Okay. Alice, this one is for you. All right. Look at all these synchronicities. The distraction of shiny things, number 15. And the one that flew out is number 55. Fearless expression. Have you been distracted and not fearlessly expressing yourself? Let's see. All right. Number 55, fearless expression. Essential meaning. Your soul laid bare, self-confidence, knowing your heart, song, and singing it clearly. Accepting your value, self-worth, speaking and channeling effortlessly. finding your courage, and the fearless expansion of your joy. So if you were looking at it in the reverse, it would be hiding your brilliance, unnecessary fear and self doubt, not speaking up, diluted expression, or saying what others want to hear instead of what you long to say. Your throat chakra microphone is buzzing because you've got something to say, so don't bottle up your thoughts or your opinions at this time. Your success is deeply connected to your self expression, and the universe will support your dream as you step onto a new path of personal power and positive assertion. This is an exciting time for you when you are communicating your desires to others. It's time to be mega honest. In this way, you will delve into your own unique form of confident articulation as only you can do. Your fearless, authentic transmission is going to be your gold. You will attract like-minded people who flock to your honesty. Its power is palpable in person and on screen. Know that once you've unleashed your voice, it will be really hard to shove it back into its quiet corner again. It is expansive by nature, so allow it to stretch and grow as you try new things. What are you ready to say? Step up to the microphone and begin. Thank you, Alice. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. All right, keeping the faith. We're going for general love because Alan is generally a jerk and we don't have time for that crap anymore. Right? Right. All right. I had Anita and Gloria, and I had a feeling like they didn't actually want to be read for, but anyway. Crystal, Suman, or Kartik, if you guys have popped in, let me know. Otherwise, I'm reading for Keeping the Faith, and then I guess Loose. No contact situation. And a classic deck. All right, Loose, I got you. So I'm reading right now for Keeping the Faith, just a general love message. And then I will move on to Loose unless anybody else pops in. Maybe we'll wrap this up early because I got work in the morning. So I'll be back on Friday night at 9 o'clock. We're still booking. I have some emails that I was responding to today about booking for the full moon reading. It's just $25 for a 20-minute read with me. And you can do all that with the pinned comment up in the top there. Okay. But also make sure you like and subscribe if you like me coming on here and providing these free readings for you guys. Another 15, message in a bottle. Yeah, I know you got a message. Shut up. Shut up my message. Okay, let me find the book for this one. So Keeping the Faith by the book. So the essential meaning: abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. The Oracle's message: the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. And I'm going to read the relationship message as well, okay? Getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want to do them. your connection will deepen as a result. All right, darling. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. I'm going to read now for Loose. Oh, you're so welcome, darling. Unique, I see your question. I'm only doing one question, like one card readings. These, when I'm getting questions that are like conjunction or doubles or whatever. If you want to ask multiple questions, you can drop a tip in my tip cup at $7. If not, you can also book a personal. Oh, thank you so much, Laura. I'm so glad that that resonated. But we're doing full moon readings right now. It's $25 for a 20-minute read with me. I can usually get in about four cards, maybe 5 cards. But I can dive a little bit deeper. And since I'm only dealing with one person, I'm not reading so much energy. It's a little bit easier, so to speak. Not more focused. Let me put it that way. All right. All right. So I'm going to read now for Loose. And then I'll read for you, Unique, unless Anita, Gloria, Felice, Cristal, Suman, or Kartik pop in. Okay. So, oh, geez. These are sticking. Hang on a second. Probably because I was trying to read the chat box again, trying to keep up with all these. So Loose, we're trying to find out about the no contact situation. And then Unique, I'm happy to, if you want me to pull a card for you, I'm happy to. I would say, given the fullness of your question, this deck, The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, is a very well-rounded deck because it has a message for a little bit of everything, whether it be relationship, career, just sort of general reading, or even a reading if you feel like you're in the reverse of, said thing. So like Treasure Island, for instance, if you feel like, no, I'm in the poorhouse right now, what are you talking about? There's a reverse message as well. So this one is for Loose. No contact situation. Sleep on it. King of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Has he been like going to parties and stuff without you? And you're sitting at home like, what the hell? I look like a fool for dealing with this person. He's left me wounded. Yeah, cut that shit off. Excuse my language, but cut it off, bro. If this person is out like hanging out with a bunch of people and you're not there, you're sitting at home like thinking up nightmare scenarios. I mean, perhaps they're not. Perhaps he's innocently just going out they are going out and having a good time on their own, but you still feel left out. Like, cut that off. Like, there are people that want to work with you and collaborate with you. Like, look at the double 3s. Like, there's no reason to feel the heartache. So I say sleep on it. Whatever it is, sleep on it. See if it comes to you in your dreams, Oh, geez, I just realized this one was sitting out. That's interesting. Is this person making you feel like a choice? But they never pick you? It's like a far-fetched dream. This is a card of healing, though, too. The body heals itself when we allow it the opportunity to really rest. So I feel like you need to Rest easy in your thoughts, you know, get a good night of sleep. Oh, he came by today? Get you a good night of sleep, and maybe journal if you have a vivid dream. Oh, he came to you in your dream. See, as I'm sitting, make sure you write it down. Like when you have those particular dreams, if it, especially if it's something that you want to remember. Obviously, don't be writing down nightmares or, you know, you see him at the club cheating on you, whatever. Like, make sure that you are writing down the positive things. Like I've had very vivid lucid dreams where you know, it's a good time, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones you want to write down so that they come to fruition, okay? And remember, blue ink for manifesting, black ink for releasing. You could use red ink or pink ink for love, but I recommend red because of the relationship to the root chakra, and getting that kundalini, like tantric kind of love to come about, because it starts with self and being rooted in who we are and knowing ourselves and loving ourselves. So, oh, you're so welcome, darling. I hope that helps. I hope it resonates. Unique, if you're still here, dear, I'll read one for you. Or I've got Rahi. Sehar. Hey, Sehar. Sahar. Current feelings. All right. Unique, if you're still here, I can read for this one. Or Felice, Gloria, Anita. I know you had asked me a couple times when you were on the list, so I feel like you wanted a reading, Anita. Kartik, Suman, and Crystal. But I've still been able to read for them. Still got 17 people in tonight, so that's good. Okay, if nobody else speaks up, I'm after Sahar, which I'm going to go with this one because I like the Major Arcana for the simple questions. I can tell a quick story. Then maybe I'll wrap this up. So guys, if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you like, share all the things, tell your friends, come hang out. I'll be back again this coming Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. These lives are 100% free. It's an opportunity for you guys to ask a question of somebody who reads, so that you guys can, you know, continue moving forward on your own path of individuation and growth and evolution. So, and, you know, I throw in a little bit of wisdom and humor of my own. So, all right, let's see what's up with Sahar with Tanvir. Weird. And then, yeah, I think I'll wrap it up. And if you guys want to book a full moon reading, we do a discounted price for the full moon, but you have to book before the 30th. It's just $25. You get a 20-minute read with me. And yeah, I was already emailing about them today, so make sure you get your spot if you want it, because it's not going to be forever. And to those who emailed, and I've been emailing with back and forth today, I appreciate you. I will make sure that I follow up tomorrow after I've gotten some sleep tonight. All right, I feel like I need to cut it again. And then Sahar, I will shuffle them again. We'll see what pops. And then I think I'll close it out. Unless, of course, Salima pops in, because I will read for her. Okay. Interesting. Does he have Aries placements? Or do you have Aries placements? Because this is all, right now to me, this is all screaming Aries. We're about to have an Aries full moon, the Fool, and the Emperor. That's all very like April Aries, Mars energy. You feel like maybe he's been a fool, like holding back. Whatever his feelings are, though, they're not going to be hidden for long. They can't be. That's what full moons do. Yeah, at the new moon, you can quietly, slink away and do your thing. But in the full moon light, you can't help but, no matter how foolish. And at the bottom of the deck with the hangman, it's like and look at that. Behind that, the sun. Oh, but the sun in reverse. That's interesting. Well, the sun is in its fall, right? Yeah, this is a classic deck, Sahar. This is just the major arcana so that I can get a clearer idea of what's going on here. So yeah, I can see that this is a card of being hidden. Obviously, the Fool card is foolish because, that's also a fresh new start. Like maybe there's a new start that's coming, but he's being a little bit bullheaded or ram-headed, I guess, right? They still smash their horns together. I think the advice to you is to set back, like to be an empress, right? Which is the card behind this sun was upside down again. So you know what is yours, but if you try and force something, you're not going to get the outcome of what you want. Like, look at that. Devil and the Tower in reverse. Like, oh no, maybe my whole deck is just in reverse. Anyway. You know what's yours. Don't make foolish decisions. Like, get some rest and sleep on it. Again, as always, I say listen to your own intuition. But and look at all the moons in this picture. Whatever you're looking to release, like if you're looking to end this no contact situation, this is the time to release that feeling. To feel as though you need to have control over everything that's happening or whatever. Like, however he feels about you, it will become known. Like, it can't stay hidden. But as I always say, trust your own intuition. Like, take some time to yourself, put yourself to the side and really think about what it is that you feel coming from Tanvir and what you're giving, how you feel inside just on your own, you yourself. But all that you want and desire can be yours. You just can't force someone's hand. So, yeah, again, like just sleep on it, let it rest. Like the hanged man puts himself up in the tree to remove himself. He's doing the hanged man pose. It's, it's a yoga pose. Like he's upside down, removed himself. Like the hanged man in a lot of ways is like when a fruit is ripe is when it will come down. But before that, you don't want it to. You want it to stay back and to allow things to ripen and come to fruition as they're meant to. You can't force it. So whatever you feel like is being held back will eventually come to you. You will eventually have that conversation and gain that understanding. But now is not that time. You need to release whatever expectations you're holding of him before there's going to be, because he's going to be stubborn. That's the way that I'm reading it. But again, last time I'm going to say, listen to your own intuition above all else, even when it comes to doctors, guys. As y'all know, I'm a cancer survivor. So yes, listen to your own intuition above all else, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to close it out for the night. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I will be back at it doing another round of free live readings, reading for as many people as possible. Yeah, check all the comments and all the pins. Make sure you're subscribed. And make sure if you want to book a full moon reading with me, that you do so by emailing our email, utopiamagic10@gmail.com. And all the good stuff. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Peace.